This teacher was fired on her first day for SAing a student. Let's see what Maury has to say.
This 24-year-old substitute teacher from Memphis, Tennessee, by the name of Miata Borders, was recently fired after, and I quote, allegedly sexualizing a student.
Yes, ma'am. Have a good day.
So you can see the desk attendant said that she looks like a student. Keep that in mind.
Today was really a breeze. My kids ain't had to do too much, man. To be honest, I let them do whatever they want to do.
That's actually a crazy statement to make. I actually let them do whatever they want to do.
Oh, yeah, like what's going on? To be honest, I just pretty much come in to work, sit on my desk, and tell them teach themselves. That's what I do.
That's actually a wild ass statement to make. I let the kids do whatever they want to do. I'm that kind of teacher. Yeah.
Took me a little lunch break. Yeah, they got it going on at this junk. They stay bound.
Why she look back like that? She be
okay then. Damn, shorty. Sheesh. Man, I gotta get up out these school kids trying to take me down, man. Then I look so.
Wait, what? Your kids trying to do you like what? Where her eyes at, man? Me and my eyes. What you looking down for? What are you getting into?
Yo, I look like one of them.
Yeah, and that statement is what actually got her fired. I'm gonna continue to play the rest of the video, but I mean, good God, the optics in this is already crazy. How do you say a wild ass statement like sheesh as a couple of the high school girls were coming into frame saying damn shorty, which is already a highly sexualized statement in and of itself. Like if you say damn shorty, like that literally means
straight up, and then you followed it with, man, one of these kids trying to take me down. No, you trying to take one of them kids down. Get her ass up out of here, man. Get her gone, man.
In common lingo,
you know where you need to go. You know Drewski like him like you.
You like what you're seeing. Now I'm not gonna say or speculate on as to what she saw that she may have liked for her to say damn shorty, but I will say though the optics are horrible regardless of her intentions, right? You have this frame, right? A couple of girls coming into frame. They're looking at her. She's looking at them. One is smiling, right? And she goes on to say, sheesh, damn shorty. I mean, that's crazy, right? Like that's literally crazy. Commenting
Look, you know what makes it even more crazier? It was a voiceover, right? The video we're watching, she voiced that over. So she watched it and still had the same epiphany of thought that she had when she was standing there live.
What could be a couple of 15 or 16-year-old girls. I mean, people in the comment section are even acknowledging saying, and I quote, damn shorty, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. She's 15.
Hey, who is this right here, chat? This nigga hella funny.
With a picture, a literal picture of Aries Spears. Another person said, damn shorty, to a child. Another person said, damn shorty, they kids trying to take you down. These kids are trying, like, I just got a question.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, these kids trying to take you down. You hear me? I'm looking exactly like him. So why are you weird?
How could any of these young ladies take you down? Like, even that statement in and of itself sounds crazy. So if I'm the school administrator or if I'm the principal or on the board of education, you're getting fired immediately.
Straight up.
Damn, shorty. Sheesh. Man, I gotta get up out these school kids trying to take me down, man. Then I
gotta get up out these school kids trying to take me down, man.
So young, I look like one of them. Appreciate it. You know, my little free time, I had to go out there and give me some little content, little feed chick, really just a chick.
And by the way, guys, in case you couldn't tell by now, this is indeed a lesbian. She is a certified stud. Now, in this day and age, I'm not entirely sure if stud is a slur or not, but that is literally common lingo to describe a particular type of lesbian, because not all lesbians dress like this. There are very, very feminine lesbians out there who are attracted to women of the same sex who dress in skirts, dresses, they put on makeup and wear really girly outfits, and we would not consider them studs. Studs are a very particular type of lesbian that tries to take on the more male-oriented aesthetic, as you can see here in this video.
That substitute teacher that was fired on her first...
But see, I'm confused. How did this school know she did content, but they didn't know she don't do her job?
...was not ready to step foot in no classroom. Getting told that you look like one of the students is not the compliment that you thought it was.
They were
saying that you look childish. It wasn't giving professionalism, is what they're saying. Why are we wearing big chains to go sub a classroom? Are you coming?
Oh, bro, I was just finna speak on that. Did no one ask her like or tell her what the dress code was like in as a teacher in school?
To teach, or are you coming to impress?
That is a good question. Are you coming to teach or are you coming to impress? Listen, based off of what I was able to find on this person's Instagram page, I can tell you and assure you that this person is all about fashion, and they're, you know, they like the attention, they like the validation, and you know, they have some very nice fits. They got some nice clothing for sure, and they do fit a particular type of aesthetic, right? Like the hype beast clothing type shit, right? I will say though that although I don't always like to judge a
I mean, she put that shit on though. Her mind ain't there for what she was, you know what I'm saying? For what she was supposed to be there for. Her mind ain't on that level of frequency. Like, if you coming to teach, come to teach. Now, if you go to look pretty, go to Paris. You know what I'm saying? Do you some runway shows.
book by its cover. If I saw this person and somebody asked me, do they look like a teacher? Does this particular individual who is a woman, a female,
man, I'm gonna say that's Quantavious, man. Yeah, he the local weed man, man. Yeah, 35 sack, man. Whatever you need.
look like the type of person to be the appropriate figure to teach kids as a teacher? I'm gonna be honest and say no, I don't think they look the part. Not saying that there aren't lovely female teachers out there who look like this, you know, with this particular style and aesthetic. I'm just saying that pattern recognition, you know, simple observations is what I'm saying. It leads me to the probability of her doing some shit that we just saw in this video.
Can we talk about the damn shorty? Who's the shorty? Not that
Straight
child
up,
that you were
who the
recording,
shorty?
that you should have never been recording in the first place. There's no way. And then you follow it up with sheesh. Truthfully, if you never ended up back into a classroom again, I wouldn't be upset.
I gotta say as well, it was weird for her to even be filming in a school. Like, I get it, she's a content creator and all that, and as content creators, we want to get views, we want to go viral, and we want to get as many eyes on our content as possible. But I just gotta say, assuming she's a substitute teacher bouncing around from school to school, who first and foremost told her that she could film in school? Second of all, who the hell hired her? Like, genuinely speaking,
That's what I'm saying. What did she dress like on the interview? You know what I'm saying? She had to dress somewhat apart, as trying to, you know, attire to her fashion, you know?
if I'm the person in control of hiring substitute teachers, for her to look like that, she's got to have one hell of a resume, or my school has to just be in one of the worst places possible to where we are forced to hire someone like this. I'm going to be honest. I'm pretty sure there's a lot more qualified substitute teachers out there who could have taken her spot.
Man, my mama could have came and teach. I ain't gonna fake it. She very modest. Now, I don't think the kids was gonna listen to her, but she would have went over the segment and helped whatever kid was asking for help. Both my moms, actually. You know what I'm saying?
Dress a little more professional, who talk a little more professional, and who actually are more respectable to the environment of which they're going to be working at.
Lastly, I understand everybody wants to be a content creator, but we have to understand there's time and there's place. Recording like that on your first day is crazy work. Recording yourself putting your feet up on this teacher's desk is also crazy work. Recording the students, also crazy work. That was your first day and you did too much.
And that's why she got fired. She just did way too much. And it seems like it's not only at schools where she's doing way too much. It seems like even just on her regular account in the privacy of her own home, she's doing way too much.
Hey, he hella funny. But look, if she want to do that in her own free time, to do too much is to be on your own time, all right? You know, when you go in other people's establishments and other people's time, when you start doing too much, that's where it becomes a problem. But did she just drop her pants down to her ankles and I didn't see it? Because this is a crazy look as I'm looking to the screen right now.
Like, I genuinely, I gotta understand.
Who be attracted to that shit? Drewski? That's Drewski right there. He be at that motherfucker. Damn.
Who the hell hired this person? Did you not check their social media beforehand before actually thinking it was a good idea for this person to be around a whole bunch of teenage girls? Like, I'm not gonna even comment on what I just saw, but
Yeah, I want to. No, I ain't gonna comment. But yeah, y'all seen it, right? What? What? She put a fucking banana down? Look, man, look, I'm gonna mind my business, man.
All just saw, which is the most obvious thing. I'm also hearing based off of the comment section that she got banned. Her TikTok page got banned. It was formerly named thehandmade.ceo. So I just gotta wonder why. Well, why did she get banned? What kind of content was she posting to her TikTok page? But as per usual, the substitute teacher, after filming that video and having the other content that we saw from her TikTok page, of which she ultimately got banned for, came out acting like the victim, saying everybody took it out of context and not taking accountability for her actions.
As you guys may know, I am the substitute that was recently fired from teaching because of my TikTok. It's honestly so sad how sick the world is that you guys automatically mischaracterize me fully without further context. I'm a content creator. I record everything I do, so it was typical for me. And as you guys know, if you create content, you will know that everything you see is not what you get.
Exactly. I will agree with it. As a content creator, not everything you see is what you get behind the scenes. That said, if you're going to be teaching in a public school, you should not be filming the kids who attend that school. I can't excuse that.
Majority of the content that you do see was recorded while I was alone. It looked as if I had a class, but I did not have a class, and the school knows that. I did not have a class. I had nothing but free time. And as I explained to Lake Cormont when I first arrived, this was my very first time subbing ever. I had absolutely no idea that I couldn't record students, or else I definitely wouldn't have done it.
That's crazy. So this was her first time subbing, her first day ever in any school subbing. She's never
That's
taught.
crazy. So on your first day subbing, you're going to get a camera and vlog it. I get it. You a content creator, but that's just not professional, bro. You came in that motherfucker like a student that usually gets sent out of class. You know what I'm saying? For doing too much. You feel me? She came in that motherfucker, and I ain't gonna say it was the wrong approach. I bet you if she didn't have a camera all day, she probably would have been the coolest sub, bro. She probably been the coolest sub. Motherfuckers been in that motherfucker. Damn, yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? She let us play cool math games all day. But instead, she and that motherfucker can call in Lil Becky cute and shit, and she just turned iPhone 14. You know what I'm saying?
Any kids before this, and she was already fired, bro. Holy shit. That's got to be a new world record for being the fastest person to ever get fired as a substitute teacher.
On TikTok before I worked, and that's what I seen. I'm by far no predator or anything close to it. That is insane for it even to be put onto me. I truly just thought I was doing something good for the youth. Like, honestly, and I was enjoying it. I wasn't going to make a video, but I've been receiving an awful amount of hate. I feel like it was necessary for me to clear my name up. I do apologize for this once again, I truly do, but I had no idea this was prohibited. I assure you that it would have not been posted. What I meant by shorty in the terminology, the kids were going to take me down were absolutely not what you guys took them as. Those kids were smaller than me, shorter than me, younger than me. They are shorties, they are young. They absolutely means.
Then what did it mean? What did it mean?
Nothing with flirting. My terminology is much different from you guys. So I said the kids were going to take me down, as in a phrase of the kids all together. That absolutely did not mean anything sexual.
So I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt and say, okay, maybe she wasn't in her mind with those words trying to be sexual. But we got to understand the optics of this. Saying sheesh, like sheesh, damn, shorty, and take me down all in the same
combo consecutive sentence. I know, it's crazy.
Sentence while in the proximity of 15, 16-year-old girls while filming them as they're passing by is horrible optics. It just, at face value, what do you expect people to think? Like, seriously.
It is sick to even think of that. I am a content creator. I am known. The kids knew me. They were supporters of mine. So I say the kids were going to take me down. It means as the same way that supporters do anybody else that they support. I'm no different from them. I handle myself more than properly. I do have a fan base. I do have supporters. I do have people that know me. Those kids already had knew me previously. It was several kids coming up to me trying to see, am I that person? That's what I meant by take me down, all hassling me at once, is what I meant. Absolutely didn't mean anything sexual from kids. That is sick.
Now, it is sick, but I gotta say again, damn, shorty, sheesh, take me down. All while in the angle that the
Hey, this dude hella funny.
camera was in while those words were coming out of your mouth is crazy. Like, again, if you want to be a content creator, just do that like outside of teaching. Like, why don't you just pour all your resources into being a
On me, just go hard at it. Is it not paying? You know what I'm saying? I hate for a motherfucker to be so consistent going, I don't know what's too far for her, but and not being paid from it.
content creator? It seems like you're pretty successful at it too. Why do you need to be a substitute teacher if you had like 40,000 on TikTok, 100,000 on Instagram, and I'm pretty sure you could have like a YouTube career based off of your looks, your aesthetics, the vibe you give off? Like, go for it. Why just be a content creator? I'm pretty sure it'll pay more too.
The entire 2 days that I worked at LAAAAAAMMMMMAAASSS, I did nothing but my job. I was to myself. Not one single kid that could say that I did or said anything inappropriate my time at LAAAAAAMMMMMAAASSS those 2 days. It was truly just a misunderstanding. But now that I see with creating content, it's easy to misunderstand and misinterpret things because everyone is free to their own opinions. That doesn't mean just automatically mischaracterize me. Like, truly, like, honestly, you guys, I would truly have to be an idiot to know that I'm doing something wrong that would lead to this much and still do it. I absolutely did not know. What I said in a voiceover was absolutely not meant how you guys took it. I just talk very differently. My slang is different. I do realize that those are students and I am an adult. I should have been way more professional with my word choicing. But again, kids had absolutely no clue there was an additional voiceover that I added on TikTok. I do realize the mistake I made, honestly and truthfully. I was just in a moment being myself. I wasn't thinking inappropriately at all. I'm still learning. I am aware of that, but I honestly truly didn't know you guys. Like I just didn't. It's no way that I would have posted it. I wasn't thinking inappropriate. Truly, sincerely to the bottom of my heart, I do apologize.
You know, now that she puts it like this, I can give her some grace. You know what I'm saying? I don't think she would consciously, because when I edit a video, I watch it 3-4 times, right? I don't think she would do something and then watch it 3-4 times and not catch that part if she was thinking inappropriately. You know what I'm saying? If she was thinking in her mind of what she thought she was, every time she watched it, she, you know what I'm saying, she thought that part was okay. So I see it. It's just, you know, you just gotta watch what you say, bro. Just gotta watch what you say, man.
To all of the parents and students at LAAAAAAAMMMMMAAASSS. I actually loved you guys' school. I would have loved to work there. Like, I know you guys have mischaracterized me, but I am a great person. Like, I am a great person. Aside from the tattoos, I'm an excellent person. I do apologize once again. I absolutely meant no harm. I absolutely didn't. Again, and I just want you guys to, like, give me some grace. This is my first time subbing ever. You see, I'm a content creator. This is my first time subbing. I was trying something new, trying to give back to the kids, which I would have loved to do. I enjoyed myself the time I was there, but I'm fired.
All right, so we heard the entire video, and honestly, I think maybe she is being honest in terms of her intent, but again, the optics and the words that came out of her mouth, it just, you know, had they not fired her, would have made the school look horribly. Like, they had no choice. Even if the administrators didn't want to fire her, there's no way in hell that you could have a content creator / teacher at your school who's a substitute teacher, by the way, who's also 24, a new employee, saying these things. The videos are going viral. Bro, it would have just been a media shitstorm, and I'm pretty sure the school admins had no choice but to fire her, unfortunately for her. Now, on her own personal Instagram page, she did come out making another video kind of explaining everything and, you know, how she's getting bullied online for all this. Now, we're not going to get into that because it would literally make the video way too long, but I will say
she literally lost it all over one mistake. So that means followers must have been dropping off. You know, TikTok gone. It's crazy, bro. Allegations lead straight to cancel culture, and it's so nuts, bro, because, you know what I'm saying, me being a content creator, yes, I want to, you know what I'm saying, do my best steps, one step at a time, but I'm not going to try to, you know what I'm saying, rush to this. You know, that's why I watch my content over and over and over, and, you know, ask people of my peers and JGP, like, does this sound right? Is this too edgy? And you know what I'm saying? Because